Application XML is a process that lets registered advisors and fully disclosed brokers provide their clients with their own customized Interactive Brokers account application experience based on IB's Application XML schema. For example, an advisor may want his clients to complete an IB account application on his or her own website instead of using Interactive Brokers' electronic client account application. So what's the process? Send a request to implement Application XML to salesengineering@ibkr.com. We will send you our XML agreement, sign and send the agreement back to us at salesengineering@ibkr.com. We will submit it to our compliance department for approval, which typically can take 3 to 5 days. Once you are approved, we will send you the supporting documents and IB-hosted FTP details via email. You can build your user interface to collect client data and sign agreements, and then prepare XML files with the sample data for testing. The supporting documentation that you download will include IB's public PGP key. You will need this to encrypt files that you submit to IB. You will also need to provide IB with your PGP key so that you will be able to retrieve our XML response files from the secure FTP site. There are rules about file names and file submission. The rules can be found in the Application XML Guide, which can be found directly from the Interactive Brokers website under the Education menu. You will need this information to prepare and submit both test XML files and final production XML files. The same FTP site is used for both testing and production. Upload all applicant data and signed agreements and disclosures in encrypted XML zip files to the FTP site provided by Interactive Brokers, along with the PDF copies of the agreements and disclosures reviewed by the clients. Interactive Brokers retrieves the files from the site and posts encrypted response XMLs to the IB FTP site. Response files will have a status of either success or error. Any error should be corrected and then resubmitted. Success response files will include the IB account number, username, and temporary password. Once testing has been successfully completed, which will be completed through IB's QA environment, your account will be enabled for production. In production, the automation steps runtime is from 3 a.m. to 16:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, checking the FTP every 15 minutes for newly submitted application. You will be asked to provide IB with the URL to the production application on your website. The steps for preparing and uploading XML files and PDF forms and retrieving response files are nearly identical to the steps in the testing phase. The only difference is now you will be submitting actual client applications instead of sample applications. For successfully uploaded production applications, if no additional documentation is needed, the account will be submitted for approval. If additional documentation is needed, the documentation should be submitted to our new accounts team directly via email at newaccounts@ibkr.com. Make sure to include the IB account ID in the subject line. Each client must also sign a tax form. The account will be in closing existing positions only mode until signed tax form has been received, either physically signed PDF or electronically signed in account management by the client. This can be completed once the account is approved and opened. If the tax form is physically signed, send the PDF tax form to fatca@ibkr.com. Make sure to include the IB account ID in the subject line. As an advisor broker, you are responsible for providing the account numbers, usernames, and temporary passwords to your clients. Each client must log in to reset his or her password to access account management once the account has been approved and opened. All of this information and much more detail is available in the Application XML Guide, which can be found under Education Documentation menu. Thank you for watching this short video, and remember to subscribe to IB's YouTube channel for more short videos.